Oh, I'm going to play the next part.
For 3.5 days, men have been showing up at our beach house at the Jersey Shore.
Get down! Get down!
And one
There's
after the
SpongeBob.
other, they've been arrested by officers from the Ocean County Prosecutor's Office.
There seems to be a compulsion with these folks, and I don't think that they improve with age.
Tom
No.
Kelleher is the Ocean County prosecutor. He says these men won't get off
Let's go
easy.
the next
They've been
guys.
charged with 2 second-degree crimes, supervision, and that's because of the likelihood that they would reoffend.
Which leads us to our next visitor. We know before he ever drives up to the house that 36-year-old Todd Lewis is a registered sex offender.
I'm glad. I am glad that a lot of times, like, they'll do the background check on these people, and they know full on before meeting them everything they could possibly get from them. So I'm glad that they do that, so they have that as well to add on to it. Be like, well, you'll see with this guy, but yeah, I do like that, and it just can get them off the street and not being harmful to kids.
Driven 6 hours from Pennsylvania.
6 hours, did he say?
How was your trip? No? I've always wanted to go on a motorcycle.
I was thinking about that.
Were you?
Yeah. Wow.
He's been chatting with a decoy posing as a 14-year-old. Calling himself PS3 Player 178, he tells the girl he'd love it if she
PS3
gave him oral sex. His girlfriend never did it. And in return, he offers to treat her.
Well, if I would use my fingers and tongue, would be just like sex, but softer.
Might be cool.
He later
What?
makes a startling admission. He tells the decoy he's been caught before meeting a minor for sex.
She was 14, and she wanted to meet for sex. I got in a lot of trouble. I'm on probation now.
Gee,
But he
And he's
keeps on
still
chatting
coming.
for 5 more days. Now he seems to think that he's finally met the 14-year-old in person.
Okay, I wasn't sure what you liked, so I got you M&M's and Hershey.
Oh, nice. Thanks. Do you want me to go get you some milk for your brownies?
That will be good.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Are you always so polite?
Yeah?
How's it taste?
Perfect. So polite.
Have a seat right over there, please. Now,
You
what were
grab the
doing
brownies,
coming
guys.
I was just taking
They don't
the
sound
weekend
as
off, that's
crunchy
all.
though.
Just take
Remember,
the
as the other guy.
I don't. Who am I talking to? Can I at least ask you that?
Well, I'll get to that in just a minute. Now, you've been down this path before, right?
Yes.
And tell me about that case.
No, I won't.
I've got the picture right here of you from the Megan's Law website. That's you, right?
He's like, oh shit.
What were you convicted of?
Pulled up my picture.
It says sexual assault here.
Correct.
In 2003, he pleaded guilty to sexually assaulting a 14-year-old girl who he had met online. The victim said he took her into the woods, engaged in kissing, and she performed oral sex on him.
Wow.
The girl in
Yeah,
that
what?
case was how old?
14.
14. Same age as this girl tonight. I got in a lot of trouble. I'm on probation now, so as you sit on that stool right now, you're on probation
Correct.
for having
And he
sex with a
crossed state
14-year-old
lines too. Probably didn't
girl. For doing something with a 14-year-old girl.
say anything.
You can say that, yes.
He tells me several
I'd be
times
right
he
if I
won't
said
answer
that.
my questions
Safer if
until
I
I
don't.
tell him who I am. Well, he's about to find out.
You tell her you should chat with guys closer to your age.
Please. You know, unless you got cameras running here, there's no reason for this little hysterics.
Do you
Oh,
ever
I mean,
watch
there's
television?
cameras everywhere.
Yes, I do.
You ever watch Dateline NBC?
No, never.
We have a show called To Catch a Predator,
Right.
and you're on it right now.
The funny thing is, I had a feeling something was up.
And you
So
still
you had
came,
doubts.
like the rest of
You'd
them.
been in trouble before. You knew it was wrong. Yet you got on a motorcycle and drove 6 hours from Pennsylvania to get here to meet
6
a 14-year-old
hours,
girl
guys.
Anyway,
Dang.
I was coming just for something to do.
there was nothing to
Lies.
do with people
You
your own
don't.
age
You
in
don't just
Pennsylvania.
chill out like
About to
that.
go to
Come on.
bars, you know, stuff like that. That's what everyone my age wants to do.
Right. You're also not allowed to go meet 14-year-old girls for sex, by the way, whether you're on probation or not.
Correct. That is a true fact.
Well, Todd, there's something you got to know. As I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC. And as I mentioned before, we're doing a story about adults who try to meet young teens online for sex.
He gathers up his belongings, unaware
This
as
one's
he
just
heads
sad,
to the door
just
that
really
his troubles
sad.
have only just
Like
begun.
I'm really like I'm just speechless watching this guy like just put his head down and play the act, because this is somebody who just doesn't care, who doesn't care about any laws or anything, or as long as their needs are satisfied. So there's nothing really to say other than to actually just react, but it's just like, holy shit, how, why, what? Ugh.
This registered sex offender is about to get arrested again.
Police, down!
And there's one more potential predator
Oh, here's
we'd
the
like you
guy.
to meet.
Here's the guy.
That's 37-year-old Kazuo Akutsu knocking on our door.
Hey!
He's like looking
I'm glad
around
you
like it's a
made it.
drug deal.
He's been chatting online for more than a week with a decoy posing as a 14-year-old. Using the screen name Kaz4541, he asks the girl about having sex on the beach, then says he's not into that. He wants a nice, comfortable bed.
Jeez.
He also has a birthday wish, sex with the decoy.
Do you want some brownies?
Not for now.
He smelled like he was smoking in the car beforehand and hadn't showered in a couple of days.
You didn't bring me any chocolate.
Ew.
No. You know why?
Why?
Because, I didn't want her to find it.
What do you mean?
You know, the wrapping and everything.
I would have thrown it away.
Oh, so she's got
So explain again why no
he's got a
chocolates?
girlfriend or something?
I just didn't bring it.
Dang.
No.
So what's your plan here tonight?
Well, I was going to
I'm sorry, I accidentally called him a she. I'm just bleh. Wait, so is this guy implying that he's married though, or something?
Yeah.
He admits her is a 14-year-old girl named Sandy who he met online. He says he's 37 and works for a major department
What? So
store
he's
in New York City.
He doesn't want to make his
So you
other
just
14-year-old
decided
date
today
jealous.
after work that you're going to jump in the car to meet a 14-year-old girl named Sandy.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
That's it.
It was
You
who
thought
he
it was
meeting.
appropriate at the age of 37 to come meet a 14-year-old. Why? Explain that to me.
I didn't think it was appropriate.
Your chat was pretty darn explicit with her.
Mm-hmm. He's like, oh,
And
shit.
you acknowledged
I'm
in the
done.
chat that the age thing could be a problem. Sandy, I am more than twice your age.
I know what I did. What am I going to do now?
Then Kaz4541 says he's feeling ill.
You talk about her having a hard time enjoying sex because she's a virgin, and that it might hurt.
He's like, what are you doing, sir? He's like, what?
You can go if you'd like to, but I think I need to tell you something first. I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC, and we're doing a story on adults who try to meet kids online for sex. Now, if there's anything else you want to say, we'd like to hear it. If not, you can obviously walk out the door you came in.
Ooh. Timber!
We call for an EMT who comes in and examines him. It turns out to be nothing serious.
Yeah, he's clammy. He's definitely. Come on, let's get up to your feet.
Yeah, he's
All right.
He's escorted out of the house and is later
I wonder,
arrested.
like, what was going through his head that entire time.
Lieutenant Neville says he recovered pretty quickly.
Brought him back to the police department, had a medic at the police department that monitored his blood pressure and heart rate and pulse, and pretty much was cleared to go back to the jail.
Later, he goes before a judge and his bail is set.
Your bail is set.
I mean, I've never done this stuff, but, like, there have been situations where, like, the news is so shocking where, like, things fall from beneath you. So I guess I can see why. Still, though, he knew he was doing wrong.
$50,000 with no 10% eligibility.
As the operation wraps up, there are a total of 28 men who've been arrested and charged with a felony. So far,
Good catch,
two
good
have
catch.
been indicted. Most of the men have not had a chance to make a plea. All the others have pleaded not
How
guilty.
you apply for that program.
You'll find a complete online safety guide for parents and children on our website, dateline.msnbc.com. Thanks for joining us. I'm Chris Hansen. For all of us at NBC News, good night.
So that was Ocean County, New Jersey. To Catch a Predator, obviously. Again, I want to thank Charles Lee LUV for providing the videos. It did amazing. I love all the editing, everything. And please go, I will have them linked below. Please go check them out. There's no commentary, just the little sounds, which I mean, just makes it all the better. Yeah, I'll have it down in the box for you, and just check them out. It's amazing. Yeah, so thank you so much. There will be more of these. I still want to do the 90 Day Fiance. Like I've said, that's how I came here. So I kind of have knowledge on it, and I kind of want to comment on it, just as from my perspective of actually going through it myself. So keep an eye for that as well. And the GTA and Stray game. Stray won't be as often, and I apologize for that. I realized that it gave me motion sickness. I love the game, and it makes me think, which, you know, I can't think half the time. So it's a game that, you know, I have to get used to. But so they won't be uploaded as often because I have to make sure, like, I'm feeling good that day. And with my allergies the way they are this season, it's really bad. So it just won't be as often. I apologize for that. But yeah, stay tuned for all those goodies. And thank you again for watching my channel. I am the Anxious Gamer Gal. And please, wherever you are, if it's morning, noon, and night, have a good day, night, and evening, wherever you are. And I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!